r/AmItheAsshole. No underscore replacement underscore 8458 says. AITA for gifting my boyfriend's Christmas present, $1,300 laptop, to my sister. I, 23F, love my boyfriend, 24 meters, and have been dating him for about 2 years. He has always been really supportive, and our relationship is great, so when it came time for Christmas, I wanted to get him something really special. He has been complaining about his laptop for a while, and has expressed the desire to upgrade to a newer model. I decided I would surprise him with a brand new laptop for Christmas. I wanted to get him the best laptop I could, so for the weeks leading up to Christmas, when he'd complain about his laptop, I'd take these opportunities to casually ask him which laptop he liked, what he wanted in a new laptop, and so on. The main problem he had with his laptop was the speed. So, I thought it would be fitting to get him the same model that he had, MacBook Pro, just the latest version. Now, I'm not a tech person. I don't know the first thing about RAM, SSD, etc. I just assumed a $1,300 laptop would be more than enough for his needs. So I bought the laptop, without doing any more research into it. Christmas Day came, and I gave my boyfriend the laptop. He was so excited, until he saw the specs. When he saw that the laptop had 8 GB of RAM, he was really disappointed, because he couldn't get his work done on such a slow machine. He was adamant that he needed something with more RAM. This turned into a full-blown argument. I tried to explain to him that I had done my best and spent a lot of money on the laptop, so he should appreciate it, but he wasn't having it. He said he would rather return the laptop and get the one he wanted. At this point, I was really hurt and upset. I had gone out of my way to get him a really nice present, and I felt like he didn't appreciate it at all. Yes, I could return it and get him the one he wanted, but I had already spent a lot of money. The fact that he wasn't even willing to give it a chance made me really frustrated. So long story short, I decided to re-gift the laptop to my sister, 19F. She's a college student, and I know she could really use a laptop like this. I know it may sound selfish, but I didn't think it was fair that he didn't appreciate my gift, and I wanted to make sure the laptop went to someone that would actually appreciate it. My boyfriend is, to put it bluntly, pissed. He does not understand why I wouldn't just return it and get him the one he wanted, and cannot believe I would do something so selfish when I know how much he needs a new laptop. I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, this wasn't cheap for me, and a little appreciation would have been nice. AITA? Zero but Addictor says. AITA, your boyfriend sounds like he was appreciative of your gift, but he needed a machine that can do what he needs it to. That's the risk of getting a laptop or something similar, cars etc. without the involvement of the person you're buying it for. The correct action would have been returning the laptop and allowing him to put the money towards a machine that fits his needs. Not to mention, once you give something, it doesn't belong to you anymore. It was his laptop and you took it to gift to your sister. 9,119,972 says. Oh, wow, I found an adult. Agreed with your comment. Iterop. Dapper underscore progress 4035 says. I'm always disappointed when a gift isn't quite right, but your approach to this doesn't reflect well what was a very generous and grand gesture. Cats Books and T30 says. Softita. You seem to be placing more importance on your own need to feel validated in your gift giving, rather than wanting to make sure your gift will actually be useful and appreciated. I can understand why you would feel hurt and disappointed that your gift didn't have the intended effect, especially after putting a lot of money into it, but the gift was intended to fill a specific need in your BF's life, and it doesn't meet that need. He shouldn't have to try to make do with inadequate equipment just because you spent a lot of money on it without doing further research. Since you knew you didn't have a lot of knowledge about what specifically he would need, a better idea may have been a gift card or money to put towards a laptop that he could pick out himself based on what he knows he needs and will use it for. Giving the laptop to your sister isn't the answer here. Bureaucratic_drift says, you seem to be placing more importance on your own need to feel validated in your gift giving, rather than wanting to make sure your gift will actually be useful and appreciated. Bingo. It's more about her than him. Irate_anatid says, AITA. It sounds like your boyfriend was appreciative, but understandably disappointed when he realized the laptop wouldn't meet his needs. Instead of accepting that he actually knows which specs his work requires, you decided to argue with him that he was wrong about what he needs. You, who admittedly doesn't know the first thing about RAM, SSD, etc. and who bought the laptop without doing any more research into it. You could have easily saved the day by returning the laptop and letting him use the return value toward a laptop that meets his needs, but it sounds like you just let your ego get in the way. r/AmItheAsshole. Orikai says, AITA for snapping at my wife after she woke me up. My wife has an unusual sleep schedule. She sleeps only 3 hours at night, and then when I'm at work, she doesn't work, she sleeps for like 5 hours. She has this weird thing where she likes to try on outfits at night and then wake me up to ask me for my opinion. Keep in mind I have a really hard time falling asleep, especially after someone wakes me up and turns on the lights. I also need to be well rested as I'm a chiropractor. She does this almost every night and I tell her to please wait till the morning to show me, but she never complies. So last night she did the same thing again as usual, and I snapped at her. I didn't insult her or say anything mean, but I did yell at her to let me sleep and stop being so annoying. She left the room and slammed the door behind her. I don't remember what happened after because I fell right back asleep as I was very tired. In the morning she was giving me the silent treatment and didn't pack my lunch like she normally does. She was also side-eyeing me and sighing. I tried reconciling with her, but she just ignored me. AITA? P.S. English isn't my first language, so excuse any. Downvote me THNX says, NTA. That was very inconsiderate of her. It sounds like she's not used to being criticized and doesn't realize she's totally in the wrong. Fragila Flame says, NTA, that is such ridiculous behavior from her. Trying on outfits in the middle of the night and waking you up for an opinion. That would absolutely be a deal breaker for me. Princess Sauerkraut says, NTA, this is just weird. It's fine to play dress up and ask for opinions. I'm guilty of it myself, but waking you up to show you? Rather strange. I can't think of a logical explanation for this behavior outside of maybe excitement, attention seeking and/or self-centered thinking, all of which aren't really an excuse. Why doesn't she just take a picture and show you when you wake up? Why do the outfits need to be seen right that second? Sleep is very important for overall health and well-being. Even if you could fall right back asleep after she wakes you, her behavior is still rude and unacceptable. She needs to understand this. Perhaps offer the picture suggestion as a compromise? Sunk Solace says, NTA, I would divorce over this ridiculous behavior. Not having a regular sleeping schedule is fine. Literally waking other people up on purpose and making a lot of noise is ridiculous and lacks common sense respect. Ju5T Somub 0 Dials 3 says, NTA, I would have snapped before now. Maybe if she gets a job or hobby in the day she would have a better sleep schedule. Miss Cat 1776 says, NTA, do you have another room? Move into that room and lock the door. Sleep deprivation is no joke. Plus, if she would stay awake during the day, her sleep schedule may adjust so she sleeps at night. I work shift work, and she has adapted her body to that schedule. Savage & Co says, maybe she should work, help regulate her sleeping schedule, and give her something to do. Not making your lunch is petty behavior as you are still providing for her by going to work. I know I may sound like an ass for suggesting for her to go to work, but it would be helpful for her to understand that you need sleep in order to work in the morning. That's all for this video. Was it good? I know not, for I'm a robot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This video is the product of an automated process.